Assalamu alaikum Pakistan. This is Fiza Imran and I'm going to explain three topics of mass communication. These are process of communication, barriers of communication and comparison of electronic, folk, print and online media. The first topic I'm going to explain is process of communication. It has 8 elements. These are source, message, channel, noise, destination, encoding, decoding and feedback. Let's have a look on these. First one is source. Imagine you have something you want to say or share. You are the source of the communication. It could be an idea, a thought, a feeling, or information you want to convey or share to someone else. Second is message. The message is what you want to communicate. It could be spoken words, written text, gestures, facial expressions, or any form of information that you want to share with others. Third one is no channel. Now you need a way to transmit your message to the other person. The channel is the medium through which your message travels. It could be face-to-face conversation, phone call, email, text message, letter, or any other means of communication. Next is noise. In any communication process, there can be interference or distractions that can affect the transmission of the message. This interference is called noise. It could be background noise, poor reception, distractions, language barriers, or any other factors that can disrupt the communication process. Fifth one is destination. The destination is the person or group of people to whom you are sending your message. They are the intended receivers of your communication. Next is encoding. Before you send your message, you encode it into a form that can be transmitted through the chosen channel. Encoding involves converting your thoughts or ideas into words, symbols, or other forms that can be understood by the receiver. Next is decoding. On the receiving end, the recipient of your message decodes it. Decoding is the process of interpreting or understanding the message sent by the sender. The receiver translates the encoded message back into its original form to understand its meanings. The last one is feedback. Once the receiver has decoded the message, they may respond to it in some way. Feedback is the response or reaction of the receiver to the sender's message. It could be verbal or non-verbal feedback, such as asking questions, nodding, expressing agreement or disagreement, or any other form of response. Our next topic is types of barrier to communication. First one is physical barriers. These are tangible obstacles that hinder communication. For example, noisy environments, poor lighting, long distance between people, or any physical condition that makes it difficult to hear, see, or interact effectively. Second one is social barriers. Social barriers arise from societal norms, customs, or expectations that influence communication. These include status differences, hierarchical structures, gender roles, or cultural norms that may restrict open communication or create power dynamics. Next is personal barriers. Personal barriers are related to individual characteristics or traits that affect communication. These include poor listening skills, lack of empathy, defensiveness, arrogance, or a closed minded attitude that hinders understanding and connections. Next one is psychological barriers. These barriers stem from individual attitudes, emotions, perceptions, or biases that affect communication. For instance, preconceived notions, fear, anxiety, lack of trust, or ego can inhibit effective communication. Last one is semantic barriers. Semantic barriers arise from differences in language, meaning, or understanding. It includes the use of technical jargon, complex vocabulary, or cultural differences that may cause confusion or misinterpretation of the message. Next, we will talk about types of media like folk media, electronic media, print media, and online media. At first, we have folk media. Folk media include visual, verbal, and oral forms accepted by a specific community and used to entertain, inform, and instruct. It tells us real story. It reflects hope, strength, aspiration, perception of the villages in simple way: song, music, drama, street theater, folk dance, and many more. Next is electronic media. Electronic media systems mean servers, messaging, and email or accounts applications for computers or mobile devices and web-based services such as radio and television. Next is print media. It means of mass communication in the form of printed publications such as newspapers and magazines. Last one is online media. Online media means internet-based platforms including websites, blogs, and social media which differentiate message-oriented context. Our today's lesson is complete. Thank you for watching my video and stay tuned for more.